Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Alright, so I'm coming at you guys today with a new video, and today I will be bringing out Jayden at 140. I will say before I get into this that I think that this map is a little bit tough for Jayden, being a very squishy gunner that he is. Even with producer's bow tie on, he tends to get too close to combat, and I've tried running him with Warrior of Light to try and pull hate away, but he still ends up getting mixed up in the AoEs, so it is pretty tricky on this map. I do think that a proper showcase on a different map where there's just a little bit more of a bigger map, I would call this kind of like a small to mid-range size map, even maybe leaning closer to small. Yeah, maybe small mid. But yeah, so actually, instead of trying to draw the hate away from him, I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to put together a full-on evasion team build with Jayden. Unfortunately, I don't have an Esper with resonance on it for evasion for Jayden, and unfortunately there's no magic evasion Esper in the game, as far as I know. So if you guys know of one, I would be super keen to hear what that is so that I can build it up. I thought that Glacial as an Esper was magic focused, but actually it's not, which is pretty unfortunate because I do think that magic deserves a evasion Esper, even though I guess it's really only Elena that would really use it. But that being said, I'm going to get into the build today for this team, which is pretty fun. I will say it's not the strongest build that I've put out in the last like 2 weeks, but I did get Jayden 140, and I wanted him to have his time to shine. All right, so that being said, let's get into the builds. Here I have Jayden Rundal at level 140, reincarnated 0 times. He's sitting at almost 7k HP, 112 agility, 460 dexterity, about 400 luck, close to 1300 magic. He's got 10 defense, 15 spirit. Back-end resistances are 5/2 pierce, 15 strike, 37 missile, and 35 magic resistance. His elemental resistances are not great, with a 10% to light and a -5 to dark. Going into his Truststone here, I am running evasion and agility. I'm running evasion and agility on all 3 characters, so I'm not going to show the other 2 TMRs. You guys will just see what I'm running on the front end. I am running him bells because I do think it's necessary for him as well. I'm also running him the winter coat. Unfortunately, I don't have the +5, but the +4 is going to have to do for today. And for his buffs, I'm basically just running him his bells and sniper's stance, which he will rarely get off. So he's really only going to get off 1 buff on this map. Going into Elena, she is sitting at level 140, reincarnated 0 times. She's got 7.1 HP, 113 agility, 374 dexterity, close to 500 luck. She's got 1300 magic, 7 defense, 9 spirit. Back-end resistances 7 slash, 17 pierce, 15 strike, 10 missile, and 20 magic resistance, along with a whopping 5% elemental resistance to ice. And then neutral on all the other elements. That's a pretty hefty ice element, so ice characters beware. I am running her Presaro's TMR with, like I said, evasion and agility stones, along with the Crow's Cloak and the Chaos Odin Esper for the evasion nodes. Last but not least, here I have Stern Wing of Destiny, level 140, reincarnated 36 times. He's got 9.7k HP, 104 agility, 370 dexterity, 500 luck, close to 1700 attack, 18 defense, 7 spirit. He's got 45 slash, 22 pierce, 20 strike, 17 missile, and 5 magic resist. So very, very good. Elemental resistances also looking, well, not the greatest, let's be real, but he does have a big whopping 10% to ice, so let's go there. I am running him King Bradley's TMR with the evasion and agility stones, and I'm running him on his main job as a sub job, which I do very much enjoy. I'm actually I think I'm basically going to just state that his main job is his best sub job, unless you're on a big enough map where you can get off Saintly Wall. I have tried to use Ninja as a sub job. Even for the evasion, it's just not really worth it. So maybe if you were running him evasion on a large map, just like Paladin, where you could get off this Utsusemi. If you can get this off, then it'll be good, but for the most part, I actually have been seeing him use Time Sealer, this damage medium to targets within range and lower CT small. I've been seeing him use it more and more, and I really like it. So, all right, well, that being said, let's get into some battles for the day. We got 5 battles. I doubt he's going to go all 5, but, you know, we'll just have to see how it goes. Here's Zeke the Seeker. I always see this guy down here. It looks like he's just hunting Earth teams. I'm not going to go after a team that has a level 115 Bradley. We already fought Keen in a different video, so I think I'm going to fight someone new. Here we have the rank 13. Here we have an Edward level 140, level 120 Wind Glaciella, and a level 140 Roy. Actually, you know, that's kind of an interesting team here. I do see the Tetrasilphid. I don't think this really affects Roy, but I do like the synergy of fire and wind. Let's see here. I'm guessing this team is just fighting. Here we have Maneater upon physical attack. That's not going to help Roy. We have missile attack resistance up and unit attack resistance up, so he's going to be a little bit tankier. So, you know what? Why not? We got 5 battles. Let's see who Zensei is. Okay, no. So this is just another team that's basically going for the bonus in hunting Earth. There's actually a bunch of these down here right now. So I'm going to go for XBR Lilo right off the bat, and hopefully we'll see how this goes. I know that Roy has a good amount of accuracy. It's actually one of his key features in his initial stats. And that also Wind Glaciella has a high accuracy hit, and that I think Edward Elric also has a guaranteed hit. So we'll just have to see how this goes. Okay, so they are looking pretty dang fast. Normally Elena's closer to like 120 agility, but couldn't quite stack both agility VCs in this comp, so it is what it is. Okay, we have Roy over there in the corner. Wind Glaciella. Ooh, haven't seen a Wind Glaciella getting off courage yet. So interested to see that. Here we have Edward. He's coming in. Well, he's just going to one-shot Jayden right off the bat. We're going to go for Convergence on him. There's Roy in the back. He's going to get off his re-raise, and Wind Glaciella is going to come forward. She has that, wow, she is just going to take down Elena right there. Looking pretty tough. Good team. Edward's going to go down. Here comes Wind Glaciella. She is going to take down Elena. It looks like they have pretty high accuracy, let's be real. And pretty good tankiness. I think that we're probably going to lose this fight, to be honest. Elena is sitting at 148 evasion, just so you guys know. So this is a very, very, very accurate Wind Glaciella. Normally I feel like she would be missing. Okay, so there's the re-raise remove. Roy is going to come in. He is going to miss. I don't think that Wind Glaciella is going to miss, and it looks like we are going to lose that first fight. Is what it is. I'm going to actually go and check. I bet she's running the Alexandrite ring +6, because I think that hitting Elena with 148 evasion is normally pretty tough. So let's go in here. I'd be willing to bet she's running the... Actually, she's not running the Alexandrite ring. That's actually pretty surprising, not going to lie. Is she running accuracy stones? She is running luck stones. So that's pretty interesting, honestly. I'm guessing they have Odin on accuracy, but normally to hit a full evasion character like Elena like this, which I'll show you guys her evasion, 148 evasion. Normally to hit that, you got to run a accuracy Esper, Alexandrite ring +6, and accuracy stones to effectively hit her. So I think that that is just unlucky for us on that battle, but it is what it is. Let's go down to rank number 15, see what we got here. Here we have a Brad and 2 Gunners. That's an interesting team. Here is Cygnus, and it looks like, this is my homie right here, he's running the mono light evade team that I put together. This team, honestly, we're not going to be able to hit this team, so I'm just gonna let this one go. But what's up, bro? I'm gonna give you a little bit of a nod right there. All right, so here's YG. All right, so why don't we go for this? This one looks like a fun team for the second fight. All right, so hopefully Jayden just doesn't get smacked in the face and gets one shot in this one like he did in the last one. That's a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? It just happens sometimes. Okay. Honestly, I've been trying Jayden in a bunch of different ways. I did build him onto a composition where he could survive one hit, but even with the freaking producer's bow tie, he just still, it's like he just wants to be next to everybody. So I feel like he runs forward even when he doesn't have to, especially because I am running him the Farsight passive. So he does have the +2 range. So I feel like he doesn't need to be moving forward as much as he does. I find that this tends to happen more with, and okay, so he is going to get a dodge there. So Jayden does have around 100 evasion right now. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so he's going to get a shot off on Mont. Stern is going to get off the haste. All right, here comes Setia. She's going to take down Jayden. Elena is going to run over. She's going to use Prismatic Punishment on Mont. Okay, so she's almost going to take down Setia. Mont is going to proc his heal. Stern is going to use his ability 100 Edges right there. Okay, and our Wing Sterne is going to use his Limit Break. Alright, so looking pretty good. Couldn't quite get Setia in range. Mont going for the Fangs of Leonis. Here comes Elena. So we're basically going for the duo on this at the moment. Okay, so we are going to get the dodge right there. Here comes Stern, Aegis Crush. Setia is going to go down. And here comes Elena. She's going to go for the hit on Wing Sterne right there. He's going to get another hit right there. She is going to completely dodge it. Alright, there goes Reawakening. Let's go. And Elena with the Drain Evocation. Stern's going to go down. He is going to proc his re-raise. We'll see what he does here. He's going to get one more shot. He's going to go for the Limit Break. We'll see if he can hit them. Okay, he's going to miss both of them, and that is going to be game over. Alright, so that is game over. I know that this is supposed to be a Jayden showcase, but as you guys can see, it is tricky to use him on this map. If you are currently right now fighting in the top 50, you'll see that no one's using him. So, but we'll see. I'm going to get something out of him in this video, so let's see where this goes. Alright, so I'm just going to keep on going down the list here. Okay, there's oh, here's an interesting team. Here we have a Wing Sterne, King Bradley, and Sylvie team. Alright, do any of them have the Alexandrite ring? They don't. They do have accuracy plus moves, but I'm curious to see how this goes. This will be the third fight of the day, currently fighting the rank number 19. So we are in the top 25 in Arena right now. I believe Jayden has 99 evasion, Elena has 148 evasion, and Wing Sterne has 111 evasion. So not quite a true monolith evasion team, but it does do. Jayden will get off a few evades here and there, but yeah, it's a little bit tricky. Okay, there goes Sylvie with the re-raise. Putting her over there in the corner by herself. Ooh, Bradley going for a big hit on Jayden right there. He does land it, but doesn't actually one-shot him, which is actually pretty surprising. Bradley's going to get reflexed. He is going to land the hit on Sylvie. Alright, here comes our Sterne. He's going to get off momentum. Looks like Bradley's going to take out... Ooh, actually, he's not going to take out Jayden. We'll see what Sylvie does here, depending on what sub-job she's on. Okay, so she is going to go for the Limit Break. I'm not sure if she's on Blade Soul or White Mage as of just yet. Jayden is going to get off a second attack, finally. Alright, so he's going to do pretty good damage. So, like, if he is alive, he does do good damage. Stern's going to go down. He is going to proc the re-raise and get the CT up. It looks like Jayden's going to finally go down here. We did get the full dodge. Elena coming in. She's going to take down Sterne. Sylvie's probably going to go for the full life. Okay, so she is on White Mage. And Bradley getting a very big hit right there. He is going to CT up. Elena's going to come in. It looks like we're going to put him on Courage. He's going to get another hit. And the full life is not going to land. Bradley is out of AP, thankfully. Wing Sterne is going to take him down. And we'll see what Sylvie does here. The problem, she's great as a healer on White Mage, but honestly, I do think Blade Soul is the better sub-job, honestly. It's nice to get a little bit of DPS out of her. You also get the Limit Break heal. You can get the buffs. I feel like starting Sylvie over there in the corner by herself was not really the ideal move because you're missing out on the defense spirit buff that she can get off. You can get it off on both players if you're good. Here we have a Visipore player. Okay, so why don't we go for this? Here we have Wing Sterne, Warrior of Light, and Sakura. This is actually probably going to be a light resistant team. 55% resistance to light. Yeah, that's pretty crazy actually. Okay, we have 15% on Sakura, and we have, let's see here, 15% on Wing Sterne. You know what? Screw it. Here we have Revolver too. Ooh, wow, I haven't seen this dude in forever. Corwell. Oh man, that's you know, I'm gonna give this dude a nod for bringing out Corwell. But it looks like they're just hunting King Bradley teams. All right, so I'm going to go for this player right here. It is going to be a little bit tricky taking down that Warrior of Light. I think really, honestly, the only chance that we have is to keep the other characters in range of Warrior of Light and then just AoE them down. If their Wing Sterne uses the AoE resistance buff, it's also going to be even harder. There it is, Pinion of Steel. Okay, so this is going to be a very, very, very tanky Warrior of Light. So hopefully, we can take this down. We do have Evasion on our side, looking at a 16,000 HP Warrior of Light. Elena hitting for 738. That's disgusting. There goes Jayden, not hitting very hard. Sakura's coming in. Okay, he is gonna dodge it, so that's looking good. All right, our Wing Sterne's gonna get off haste. So we're basically going super tanky versus Evasion. So, I mean, we both have like the same handicap in a different way. So this is pretty interesting. We just have to like hope that our Evasion holds out before that they can take us down. All right, here comes Sakura going for unavailable pain. So she does have a guaranteed hit. Okay, Sterne is gonna take her out. Here comes Jayden. We did get Warrior of Light onto his heal. So now we just need to take him all the way down. Okay, Elena did get hit right there, but she did proc her courage, so things are looking pretty good so far. Keep in mind, this is a Visipor player. So this is, I think Visipor is currently ranked number 1 or 2 in the game. They kind of like bounce back around up in there. But it looks like Jayden actually holding it down right now. So Jayden is going to, that time when he stays back, it actually looks really good. Okay, so this is tricky. We need to take out their Wing Sterne. Hopefully Jayden's within range right here. He is going to go for the drill shot. Our Sterne is going to hit him down. He's going to be on reflex. He's going to get the heal right here. Hopefully Jayden is out of range from his next attack. Our Sterne is going to go down. He does not have re-raise. Can Jayden save the day? Let's fucking go. All right, so there's Jayden's moment. That's exactly what I was looking for. So like I said, if you can keep Jayden away from the battle and keep it focused on the other players, then he's honestly pretty good. And like, honestly, I'm running him like a 1261 magic right now. So if you can like really stack him up on magic and put him into a team where you can really bring out his strength, he can be strong. But you know, the tricky part is with these gunners, these archers, that as soon as they're too close to the battle, it's just over for them. So that is just the trick that you just have to kind of get by. Here's Masamang Dummel. I think I already beat this character in my last video, so I'm going to skip that. And let's just look through here. We got one more fight, I believe. So let's just kind of look around and see what we want to do. I'm not going to go for that. Damn, is this dude rank 180? Oh, I didn't even know that you could be rank 180. That's insane. All right, so, okay, we already fought that team. Here we have CYC. That's a similar team that we fought. What else do we have here? Here's a Sterne Sylvie Warrior of Light, which is another team that I showcased, and a Yuffie Megamont Sterne. We're not really going to do well against that. Well, actually, Jayden has guaranteed hit. But you know what? I think I'm just going to end this with, I think this comp is going to be pretty strong. Here we have Wing Sterne, Sylvie, and Warrior of Light. Let's look here and see how tanky this Warrior of Light is. 16.7 KHP, 68 defense. Not as tanky in the elemental resists, but I think that this could be pretty interesting. So the last one was Sakura, Wing Sterne, and Warrior of Light. Here we have Wing Sterne, Sylvie, and Warrior of Light. I do really like this composition. It's the classic light team, the DPS, the tank, and the healer. I am very curious to see how Sylvie is being run. I do see a lot of people using Sylvie on White Mage. I can see why, like if you can really like get her to nail down that sustain on Warrior of Light, it's really good, but we'll see here. So yeah, here Sylvie is going to go for, oh, interesting, Sword Song Formation. That is an interesting choice for the first buff. Not the defense spirit. That's honestly pretty surprising. Here we have a Warrior of Light, 18.4k HP. That's the highest I've ever seen in the game. 18.4k HP. Hopefully we can take him down. Okay, so Jayden's going for a hit right here. Here we have our Wing Sterne. He is going to get pulled out without getting off his haste. And Jayden's going to go down. Unfortunately, now we're going to have to duo this with Elena and Wing Sterne, which is looking tough, let's be real. Okay, we do need to get Warrior of Light down. There goes Sylvie's Limit Break. So luckily it didn't hit Wing Sterne. Alright, so hopefully we can do some damage here. We didn't get off 2 buffs with our Sterne at the beginning. We are going for the Limit Break here, which basically did nothing. That's really surprising. So, okay, big hit from Wing Sterne there. Elena's going to go down. We are going to dodge right here. Here comes Sylvie. She's going to use the re-raise. Elena's going to get basically one more shot. Unless she can somehow just start dodging until the end of the fight. So come on, we got to pull out that Muhammad Ali, dance like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Wing Sterne is looking extremely tanky. Like, I don't know what is going on right now, but he is like extremely tanky to light, I'm guessing. Okay, so it's really not looking good. There's our Sterne. He is on haste. Their Warrior of Light. Hopefully we can get a miss right here. We proc the reflex, but it looks like we're out of AP. Okay, that's unfortunate. Here comes Sylvie. We are going to double reflex right here. So, oh, this is looking crazy. Their Sterne's going to come in. We are going to go down, and that is going to be it for the night. That's unfortunate. I got to go back and check and see what is the defense on that Wing Sterne, because he was looking so tanky, and that's definitely elemental resistance, I'm guessing. We'll see, though. Let's go down and look at that. All right, here's Ashrayne. Yeah, I'm actually not really sure. I don't think he has super high resistances. 30 slash and 12 light, and we were barely hurting him. That's actually super surprising, not going to lie. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just can't win them all. I think that we went 3-2 with this composition. It is a fun team. I'm not going to say that Jayden's like just absolutely terrible and you shouldn't 140 him. I do think that there are better light units to 140 other than Jayden. I do think, though, that depending on the map, and that this map is just not Jayden's map, I do think that depending on the map, Jayden can really do well and be deserving of his 140. Now, would I put reincarnations into him? I will not be putting reincarnations into him. At this point, Jayden's been out like almost 2 years, and I think at this point, just wait for a stronger archer bow user to come to light to start reincarnating them. I don't think that reincarnating older units is really a strategical move at this point. I have only put reincarnations into Sephiroth, which is 60, Wing Sterne, which is 36, and Warrior of Light, which is 17. So, I mean, Warrior of Light was like, I was still debating it, and I'm not even sure if I'm going to take him past 30, just because of Engelbert coming out, and he's a 70 cost. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There wasn't as much choices in this, even though we're in like the down here, I'm ranked number 18 right now, there still wasn't as many like variety of choices to choose from. But we did have that one fight where Jayden stayed alive the whole time, which was pretty fun. So I do find it pretty fun to try different characters, even if you don't always get the best results. So 3-2, I'm okay with that for the day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the different compositions and teams. If you guys are always expecting a team that's just going to obliterate everything, that's not really what I'm going for. I mean, I love when I find a team that hits perfect sync, that can just go 5-0 and just crush it. Super fun. But I also like want to use as many characters as I can, and I think that that's helpful for a lot of you guys out there. I do a lot of videos because I know that not everyone has all the same characters, and so to be able to just see how to use certain characters in certain ways on certain maps, I think is helpful. So if that is helpful to you guys, please let me know in the comments below. I want to thank you guys for liking the video, for commenting on it, and to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. I really, really, really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. So that being said, I'm going to bring this video to an end. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care and peace.